Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment as Wylie and Monterey will play here in Snyder for a playoff game. I'm joined here by Jackson Slaughter in the booth. I'm Luke Varnell. We are very excited for tonight's game, and we are going to send it to a player spotlight for our very own King Lloyd of Wylie.
What's up?
What's up?
All right. So what's your name and what do you do here at Wylie High School?
My name is King Lloyd, and I play basketball.
Okay. And so what position or positions do you play?
I play point guard.
How will your shooting ability help our team as well as affect the other team's defense?
I think my shooting is the only thing that's really around me that helps me a lot, and it really helped my team out, and it really affect the other team by pitting a diversion between us, because most teams can't shoot like that, so that helped us out a lot.
How do you feel that your role has been, since you're able to shoot and so are a lot of other people on our varsity team, how do you think that you blend into that role?
I think I blend into that role perfectly, because, I don't have the size to be like a center, but perfect size to just be a point guard,
So how is your role going to change, like, compared to last year coming off the bench?
My role is going to change a lot now that I'm starting, and I have to start off with the energy.
How has your dad contributed to your growth and success?
My dad contributed a lot to it. He's been practicing for 11 years with me, so everything I've done in basketball is really all him.
And could you explain to us what your dad does and what all he has done to help you?
Mostly helped me find ways to score and play defense, and find new ways to help a team out, no matter who they are.
What made you fall in love with the game of basketball?
What made me fall in love with the game of basketball is other people played it, like Stephen Curry or LeBron James, and I think it helped encourage other people, because I want to be an influence to other people too. So that's what made me fall in love with basketball a lot.
Okay.
And would you say you tried to model your game around Steph or other players?
Yes, I do. A lot around Steph, and mostly Jalen Brunson.
What do you have to say to the kids who really want to grow up and play like someone that plays as your size, as like a true shooting point guard?
All I gotta say about that is find new ways to score, because even when you're my size or the size lower, scoring down in the paint is not going to be your thing. Scoring outside in the arcs, that's going to be where you mostly score.
What would you say your favorite memory is as a player?
My favorite memory was, I would say, last year, because I liked that year a lot, mostly because of the players we had. Even though it wasn't our best year, it was still fun.
How do you handle pressure on the basketball court?
Mostly what I do is calm down, take a deep breath, and mostly what I think about is they can't guard me, mostly because they all they have to do is pressure up, because all they know is pressure, but all you know is you can beat them around.
Where do you see yourself in the next few years in sports or in any other things?
Where I see myself in the next few years is college basketball. I really want to play, so I just have to figure out how to get there first.
What are your personal goals for the season?
My personal goal for this season is, for my dad made me one. I have to drop around 20 points so I can get $1,000 by the end of the year. So that's the goal I want.
So who's your favorite athlete to watch and why?
My favorite athlete to watch right now currently is Shea, because he's a very skilled, very nice guy. So I really like him a lot.
Wow, thank you for that. Very good video put together by our Wylie AV department, and very good insight from King about his playing style and sort of his backstory. King leads this Bulldog charge alongside Swade Sipe and Gavin Fernandez. Gavin Fernandez went down with an injury a few weeks ago, and he has not played since. But he is playing tonight. That's right. Gavin Fernandez is back, folks. Number 22, the senior, a very important piece for this Wylie team, is back tonight. Jackson, do you have any thoughts on that?
I think it's a crucial factor. Gavin has been one of our best players the last 3 years for the Bulldogs. So has Swade Sipe. Those two have been dynamic together, and Gavin being back tonight definitely helps us out a lot against a very talented Monterey team.
Yep, and Gavin and Swade and Noah Montalongo are all fighting just to live to see another day here for Wylie, as all three of them are seniors on this team. And Swade Sipe, Jackson, explain to me what Swade does for this Wylie team.
Well, Swade, he's a scorer. He's a score-first player, best shooter on the team, plays at a high level. He elevates his teammates to play better. He's a great player on the court.
He's very good, as we are set for the national anthem of the United States.
Tonight's playoff match between the Wylie Bulldogs and Monterey Plainsmen. We'd like to start by introducing the starters for the Monterey Plainsmen. Now introducing the starters for the Monterey Plainsmen. Number 0, 6'1" forward, senior, Chris Owens. Number 2, 6'2" guard, senior, Zaylen Fernandez. Number 4, 6'2" guard, senior, Hayden Wall. Number 5, 6-foot guard, junior, Lloyd. Number 24, 6'4" forward, senior, Elijah Summers. Head coach is Josh Davis, assistant coaches Michael Young, Tyron Tipton, and Donovan Mills.
Wow, that is great stuff right there as we are just about to begin this contest. For Monterey, it is Owens, Fernandez, Long, Galloway, and Smothers in the starting lineup. And for the Bulldogs, it is Sipe, Chavez, Lloyd, Williams, and Ruffin. The Bulldogs are coached by Coach Ruffin, the father of Blaze Ruffin, believe it or not. And the Monterey Plainsmen are coached by Josh Davis. Jackson, before we start here, is there anything you expect to see early on?
Early on, I expect to see us going out to shoot the ball a ton, as we normally do. I expect to knock down a bunch of shots. I do think that a huge factor for this game, though, is going to be the rebounding game. We're going to need Blaze to play physical, rough basketball to get those rebounds as we are set to tip off right now.
We are underway, folks, as Blaze Ruffin wins the tip-off as it goes to Jack Williams, to King Lloyd, to Swade, as Wylie begins this attack. That was Elijah Smothers for Monterey on the tip-off. As Blaze, on top of the working, kicks to Swade. Swade, a little bit of contact, works through it. Working on Smothers to Chavez. Chavez around to King. This is his shot right here. King for two. It's good. King Lloyd on the opening possession. That was a very tough mid-range shot to get Wylie on the board.
Very good shot there by King Lloyd. It was a contested shot. He even fell down.
That was a great possession for Wylie. A lot of passes, which is very good. As Cannon Long for two. A very nice cut right there.
Wylie's got to stay locked in on defense there. That was lousy.
King for three. A little bit too strong. It's Blaze. Fights for the rebound. Grabs it to Williams. Williams looking for something to Ruffin. To Swade. And it was tipped. It was tipped by Sam Arrington.
That was a sloppy possession there by the Bulldogs as number 24,
Elijah Smothers.
knocks down the three-pointer.
Yeah, Elijah Smothers is a very pivotal part of this Monterey team as Swade driving for two. It's good. Swade Sipe gets on the board with a very good drive right there.
And that's his thing. He may not be very big, but he is so skilled at getting to the basket.
Wow, very good start. It's Cannon Long again for three. As King Lloyd gets the inbound here with number 5, Larry Galloway, working on him. How about that? He's guarding him 90 feet. That's a strategy Monterey's deploying. Try to get the ball off King's hands as Swade working, driving for two. It's good. Swade Sipe, that's Wylie's game right there, these mid-range shots.
Both offenses coming out firing as it looks like Wylie's bench has just received no. Number 40, Jack Williams, has been hit in the head. He is getting checked out by the trainers.
And that's no good as Gavin Fernandez, I believe, is checking into this game for the first time in quite a while.
It's a good welcome back here for
not the
Fernandez.
It's not the way you want to come back, but it is the way he is returning. And it's very good to see him back on the floor. When he went down a couple weeks ago, we were really hoping that wouldn't be the last of his career, as I believe there is blood on the floor right now, which is causing this delay. And obviously that's a big safety issue. You can't have blood on the floor.
Williams has blood running all down his neck right now. It's not a good look for him.
Yeah, that's very tough. You do not want to see that. We are awaiting.
It is very unfortunate to see. Hopefully they can get him patched up so he can come back and play. He is a pivotal factor in this game.
Oh, look at this guy with the gloves. Look at that. Very brave man right there in the red shirt. Right in midcourt cleaning it up.
Got to do his job, man.
We should give him a standing ovation. We won't. But, man, how about this start in this game?
Big offensive start for both teams. Wylie's had some good shots put up. Monterey came out the gate firing threes. They made back-to-back very nice three-point shots. But the Bulldogs have not backed down. They have gotten to their spots, and they have made shots that will put them in this game.
And here we are. We're back underway. The blood is off the court.
As Monterey is set to inbound the ball.
And Wylie, look at this defense, putting pressure on his inbound. As number 5, Larry Galloway, catches the ball. Good defense by Chavez right there, blocking the passing lane. As Galloway looking They get the long for 3. A little bit
Chavez
short.
Gets knocked down. And
That's
doesn't
John
matter.
Chavez. John Chavez with the rebound. Swade Sipe taking the ball up the court. He's had a good start. Swade for 3.
Money!
It's good. It is Swade's night. That's 3 straight field goals for Swade Sipe.
And you love to see that. That is the guy you need to get going as Swade tips it, but they call a kicked ball violation.
Yes.
And it will stay
Yes.
Monterey ball.
Yep, that is the correct call right there. As Galloway threw it, and I believe that was Swade who hit the back of his shoe.
Indeed.
As in Monterey with inbound right here. That is Chris Owens.
Ruffin guarding out on the perimeter. Lloyd guarding number 2. Monterey gets the shot off. It's no good, but they get the offensive rebound as Swade sends it back. And it's out of bounds. It will stay Monterey ball. What a block by Sipe.
Well, that's Elijah Smothers with the offensive rebound initially, and Swade knocked it away. Swade and Elijah, maybe 2 of the most important players in the court, and that is a travel
That is the correct call there by the ref. That was clear as day.
on Cannon Long right there. He dragged his pivot foot.
As Swade will inbound the ball to Kingston Lloyd with 5 minutes left in the first period here. Lloyd cooking.
And this
Gives it to Ruffin.
crowd's into it. It's Blaze Ruffin right there looking for a cut to Fernandez, and it is deflected, knocked away. Cannon Long takes the ball up the court here. Monterey, that's turned over. Blaze Ruffin with a steal, a heads-up play. And
Right
if Blaze
place at
didn't,
the right time.
if Blaze didn't get that, Fernandez would have stolen it. As Fernandez, in question, is right here driving. Some contact, and it will stay Wylie ball. Fernandez with a very aggressive drive to the bucket right there.
You know, that's his game. He loves to use his build and strength to get to the basket, and it's a good way for Wylie to put points up on the board.
He is a very powerful basketball player. As Blaze, another powerful guy. I mean, just look at him. Gets the Swade for 3. No good. And that was sort of a heat check right there, as that is Wylie ball. That is Wylie ball. That was Carlos Kuntz attempting to save it.
Wylie giving a ton of effort on these offensive rebounds. It's really showing that we can stay in this game today.
As
Absolutely.
John Chavez inbounds it to Blaze Ruffin. King Lloyd here, who hit that very tough shot in open possession. He's going to drive again right here. And he traveled. They're saying he drug his pivot foot, which is what we saw Monterey just go down with. And Chavez and Lloyd are picking up this Monterey offense full court.
That's an unfortunate break there for the Bulldogs, but they're getting back on defense. They got to stay locked in on the defensive side. There's a deep 3 shot. It is no good.
That's Carlos Kuntz. And a foul is called on King Lloyd on the rebound.
You don't want to get into early foul trouble as Easton Tooley is checking into the game for Kingston Lloyd.
Yeah, that's because he's checking in for John Chavez. So that's an interesting move from Coach Ruffin here, getting Tooley in the game here in the first quarter. Tooley's a very good sophomore.
Tooley plays with an unlimited motor as
that,
a 3 shot. And
that 3, Carlos Kuntz again from deep. He knocks it down, and we are off to the races here on this one. And that ball is knocked away and stolen from Sipe by Sam Arrington, a very big part of this Monterey team. Kuntz for 3 again, a little bit too strong, and they're saying out of bounds. They're saying it hit the top of the backboard, which is automatically a dead ball by the last team who touched it, which was Monterey, as Wylie will take over Fernandez and Lloyd.
Both teams putting up really good offensive possessions here. You haven't seen a ton of defense yet. You would like to see more of that on the Bulldogs side.
That's J.J. Vaughn, who's guarding Blaze Ruffin right now, who deflected the ball as Swade with the ball. He's had a very good night. What a move for 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Swade as he's fouled on that shot. Sort of a nice, 360 type of footwork play right there from Swade as he gets fouled.
It's a very smart drive by Swade. He's by far our best free throw shooter, and him getting to the line is crucial for the Bulldogs here.
That's up and good for Swade.
As number 52, Jack Strickland will be checking into the game for Blaze Ruffin.
And I'm interested if that changes this Wylie offense at all. Because we see a lot, Blaze gets the ball top of the key, sort of runs things. As Swade's free throw is up and good. Swade Sipe knocks both free throws down. He has 9 of Wylie's 11 points, and he has 9 consecutive points for the Bulldogs. As that ball is stolen by King Lloyd right there.
Great defense there from Lloyd as he's pushing the offense.
Tooley was calling for the ball right there, and he gets it. Let's see what he can do. That's just checking the game. Gets the Swade. That's a good idea. And Swade, never mind, he gets it stolen by Sam Arrington. I jinxed that. As Sam will go for 2. It's good. A very shifty move from the senior.
You know, Swade has to do a better job there at keeping the ball in his hands.
Well, I think he was trying to avoid drawing a foul. Oh, talking about offense. Yeah, that was a very good play by Arrington as he just knocked the ball away. As King can't really get anything going on this possession so
they
far.
Get a mismatch.
He
as
drives
King gets to the basket
for 2.
And it's
It's good. You're right. That was a mismatch. They switched. They set some screens right there to get J.J. Vaughn guarding King Lloyd, and King was victorious as he got up for 2 points.
It was a very smart switch there by the Bulldogs as he was not quick enough to keep up with King.
And we are getting a foul on Gavin Fernandez. Sorry, I was trying to let the ref talk right there. Yeah, it's Gavin Fernandez with the push right there.
Game is tied 13-13 the first.
That
as
inbound.
Slade contests the shot, no good.
And one. And one for Elijah Smothers as he grabbed off the rebound, put it up, and put it in. As that is that another foul on King Lloyd? If so, and then Wylie is in big trouble.
It's not good to be into foul trouble early, like I mentioned earlier. Looks like Jack Williams is all okay. He's going to be checking back in the game for King Lloyd.
Yep, it's good to see Williams back in the game after that tough shot he took to the face earlier. But King Lloyd now to the bench for at least the remainder of the first quarter as he picked up his second foul. As Elijah Smothers will go to the line for 1 free throw, and he knocks it down. Jack Smothers completes the 3-point play as Fernandez will take it up the court. Drives, and he gets 2. Fernandez, we talked earlier about how strong he is, and that was all muscle right there. He just drove right down the paint for 2.
You know, that's his game. That's what he does best. For Fernandez was a crucial factor as he tips the ball out of bounds.
And that'll stay with Monterey. And we said before the game that if this offense or this Wylie team, the engines are King, Swade, and Gavin. Now all of them are on the board as Cannon Long.
Ruffins is looking to check back in as he is near the scores table now.
A foul on Easton Tooley. And I'm trying to see if that's a flagrant or not. It's hard to tell. They're not calling it a flagrant as Blaze Ruffin checks into the game for Jack Strickland. They're calling an off-ball foul on Easton Tooley right there. Looks like somebody took a tumble. As Smothers for 3. It's a little bit short, but it does not matter as they put it up and put it in. That was Chris Owens with the rebound and the finish.
Wylie's got to do a way better job at boxing out there as Fernandez gets to the basket and he is fouled. He will shoot 2.
Ooh, yep, and once again, that's what we saw from Swade. Now it's what we've seen from Gavin, just sort of taking it right at him as Gavin will get 2 free throws here.
Well, free throws are a very important part of the game of basketball. They are a very good shot to get to. It also puts the team in foul trouble, which is always what you want to see.
As Gavin
sinks the first one.
Yes, he does. Gavin with the free throw as a second one will be approaching. And obviously, since the second free throw on a layup, it's a live ball as soon as it hits the rim or if he makes it. And he makes it. Gavin Fernandez with 4 straight points here for the Bulldogs as they bring this game within 1.
The Bulldogs are now 4 of 4 from the free throw line, so a very promising start there from the Bulldogs and something that they have actually struggled in most of the season.
And they're calling it out of bounds. They are saying that Easton Tooley sort of knocked the ball away right there. Well, not, I guess he knocked the ball, but he sort of initiated that steal right there. And King Lloyd checks back into the game. I stand corrected. He is back before the first quarter ended. Checks in for Easton.
Great
Go ahead.
defensive effort there by Tooley to knock that ball away and get another possession for the Bulldogs.
And we have another dead ball here. I think there may have been a timeout. And we're going to cut the commercial here as we want to shout out all of our sponsors, Taylor Electric Cooperative, and we will go to a quick break.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
And we are back here, Luke Varnell, joined by Jackson Slaughter here in the booth. And the reason for that timeout was there was more blood on the floor. After all that, tumbling and stumbling we saw here in the first quarter, more blood made its way to the court. So that caused the official timeout as King Lloyd, back in the game, gives it to Fernandez. Fernandez to Lloyd. Lloyd the rough-in, and rough-in for two.
Exceptional pass there from Kingston Lloyd.
That was really good offense right there. King Lloyd, he's the engine for this team. As Sam Arrington has the ball right there. Now Larry Galloway does, and Galloway, his two is no good. Swade brings down the rebound. He's to Fernandez. Fernandez loses the ball. Swade's there, and Swade they're calling it out of bounds. Jack Williams. I think the ball scooped up just inches before it hit his fingertips, and the ball was out of bounds.
The Bulldogs had a very sloppy offensive possession there, but that's all right.
Hopefully they get it fixed, as looked like Easton Toole was going to check back into the game, but he didn't. He sat back down probably until the end of the quarter. As Monterey sort of going a little bit conservative on offense. There's Elijah Smothers, the star, as his three is up and short. But it is rebounded anyways. It's blocked. It is blocked. I don't know who blocked it. I think it was a couple seconds here in the first quarter.
It was Gavin Fernandez who got his hand on the ball. He sent it back as Wylie has the ball with less than 10 seconds to go.
Thank you, Jackson. As Lloyd right here. 5, 4, 3, 2. No good. Swade's three is up and no good. But Wylie will take a 19 to 18 point lead into the second quarter. A lot of fun. Stick with us. We're going to cut here to commercial with Wylie Bulldog Productions.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
Welcome back, folks. We are about to start our second quarter here in this playoff game. Jackson, what did you see in that first quarter?
I saw a lot of what I predicted, a lot of offensive performance from the Bulldogs and from the Plainsmen, as this is a very tight game here. It's a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. And you're hoping to see some more defense from the Dogs.
And
here in the second quarter.
what do you expect to see here in the second quarter as we are underway?
I expect to see more aggression on the defensive side of things, and still continuing to get to their spots and shooting the ball with good.
Oh wow, a really, really good set out of the timeout here from Monterey, as that was Sam Arrington with the layup. That was a very good pass, very good cut, very good finish. That was really good offense. King Lloyd working here on Smothers. Smothers knocks it away into the hands of Long. And Long back to Smothers. Smothers for two. It's good. Monterey comes out swinging here in the second quarter.
You don't like to see that if you're here for the Bulldogs.
And John Chavez is back in the game. And he gets it to Swade. Man, look how close this defense is playing on Swade. Swade for two. Sort of a wonky shot right there. Does not go in. And it may cost them as Monterey, another two. Chris Owens puts up the layup. And a very, very good start here for Monterey in the second quarter, and a not-so-good start for Wylie.
Very sloppy gameplay as the Bulldogs call a timeout. Coach Ruffin looking to get his team back into focus here.
Yeah, in the first quarter, I mean, these teams were trading buckets just by every other possession. I don't think there was even a moment where one of the teams had a 2-possession lead. And then all of a sudden, in the first 58 seconds, Monterey takes a 5-point lead, 6-0 run, 3 for 3 from the field. And Jackson, what are you expecting to see here at this timeout for Wylie as Coach Ruffin is talking to his team?
I think you're going to see the Bulldogs protect the ball a bit more. They've been very sloppy to come out of the quarter, but I think you'll see some changes now that they have been talked to and stuff like that.
As Lloyd and Chavez are here on the other end of the court, along with Blaze Ruffin, Swade Sipe, and Jack Williams here on the floor for the Bulldogs as Chavez leads the march. And this Monterey defense is almost suffocating with how close they play. And Lloyd, they're calling a foul on number 5, Larry Galloway. They're saying there's some contact on the body, and that led to King falling over. But it's a blocking foul, so there's no free throws, and Wylie will just inbound here from right to the right side of the bucket. Someone dropped something.
Swade set to inbound the ball.
That's really good defense from Monterey here. Swade was looking to inbound at someone cutting to the bucket, but Monterey had it snuffed out as Williams back to Swade. Swade, well, nice pump fake and a drive, and no good. Swade Sipe starting to get a little bit cold from the floor. And let's see, what's the call? It's not in Wylie's favor. Oh, they're calling a push. They're saying Jack Williams grabbed the arm of a Monterey player.
That's an egregious call there. That is completely foolish by the ref right there.
Well, we'll have to see the replay. Williams did not agree. And that would have been 2 points for the Bulldogs as Monterey will take over. We'll have to look back and see if Williams is correct as long for 2. That's stuffed by John Chavez. And they're calling a foul on Chavez. He blocked the first one, and he didn't get the rebound, and then Monterey grabbed it, put it back up, and it's 2 free throws. Fouls are starting to become an issue for Wylie.
You don't like to see that as Fernandez is looking to check back into the game now as Monterey misses their first free throw.
That's Cannon Long right there. His free throw rimmed out as Gavin Fernandez will check in for Sipe. And Swade Sipe here is leaving the court for the first time this game. He played the entire first quarter and the first minute and 41 seconds of the second quarter. And that free throw was up and good with no crowd distractions working. As King Lloyd will take the ball up the court. Once again, this Monterey defense, they don't give anybody anything as they're making Wylie work for every single possession. As Fernandez with a drive and a walk. Fernandez with a walk. That looked like the correct call from my angle. That's very controversial travel, any level basketball, with like the double, hop step type of thing.
Yeah, like
that's
you
very
said,
controversial.
Very controversial. It's a tough break there for the Bulldogs as Chavez tips the ball, but Monterey recovers.
Arrington, his 3 is no good. Grazed the rim, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Ooh, look how physical it is down there. That was Fernandez and Galloway fighting for the board.
That will be Wylie basketball.
It is Wylie basketball as Galloway is picking up Lloyd full court, which delves into the plans of Wylie here.
And the Bulldogs have yet to score here in the second quarter of regulation. You would hope to see some better performances on the offense.
It's been all Monterey so far. Fernandez will take it up the court, and he's going to give it to Lloyd. Lloyd back here, top of the key, trying to reset the offense. Blazing coming for a screen on his left side. Lloyd to Tooley to Chavez. Chavez working mid-range. Once again, can't get anything. Fernandez here on the wing, driving, and ball's for his heel, and he can't get anything either. That is very impressive defense here from Monterey as Lloyd gets fouled on the floor. No free throws. That happened while he was driving and not shooting. but it will remain Wylie ball here.
And, that's just a bad foul by the Plainsmen. That was a very clear call. There's just no need to foul there.
As Chavez inbounding here, looking for something, barely gets it in. He gets Thule here atop the key. Thule with a nice move right there, a little between the legs, as Blaze sets a screen, as he does. And Chavez here now, once again, Wylie cannot get anything, as Chavez kicks it to Fernandez in the corner. Gavin for three, just a little bit short.
I think it was tipped.
I think it was tipped. Good call here from Trent Forrester right next to me. Good call, Trent. As Smothers too long, can't finish it, but Arrington gets a rebound. And Arrington for three, too strong, and that's going to be, I believe that's a foul on the offensive rebound attempt.
Loose ball foul called on Monterey here.
Yeah, that's Chris Owens, and he did not like the call as he goes to the bench here. Yeah, I think he was grabbing the shoulder of King Lloyd right there on that rebound. As Thule will check out of the game, and Swade checks back in with 4:33 left here in this
Bulldogs
quarter.
are still scoreless in the quarter. You'd love to see them.
I'll give you credit, Jackson. You and Trent both said that ball was tipped. So I missed that, and both of you guys were correct. I'm blessed to have a great team here. As Fernandez driving, gets to Lloyd. Lloyd looking for anything to get inside of this defense, and he just cannot get anything this quarter.
He gets his mismatch again, takes the three, and it's no good.
A little bit too strong right there. And Wylie with a not so good quarter so far on the offensive side of the ball. As Smothers, his three, too strong as well. That's Swade with the rebound. And he's going to try to be aggressive. He's going to ball for a three right here. And that three is no good. Fernandez almost had the rebound. He does not get it. And Long will take the ball up the court to Smothers. Smothers drives. No good. And he got fouled. Let's see if that's on Swade or not. Swade tried to set a charge.
And it looked like a pretty clear charge to me. His feet were 100% set.
Well, that's a very tough call in real time to make. As Smothers' free throw is up and good. It rimmed in right there. And Jack Williams will check in the game here for the senior, Gavin Fernandez. I wonder if Gavin is on a minutes restriction, just coming back from an injury. You see that a lot. Sometimes guys, they can only play a certain number of minutes.
I imagine he is. You don't want to risk injury here, but you'd still like to have a guy like Fernandez play for you because of how good he can be.
Mm-hmm. And Smothers' free throw, his second one, was up and good, just like the first. As Monterey up to a 27-19 point lead, and that has a chance to change as King Lloyd will go to the free throw line for two free throws. He's fouled right there.
No, he almost finished the shot there.
And
just didn't go his way.
How often do you see that the coach call the free throw shooter all the way to half court to tell him something? Must have been very important. Maybe he's telling him, hey, make these free throws. And Lloyd, his free throw is up and, it rimmed out. Oh, that's brutal right there. Did a full 360.
That's just a bad break there for the Bulldogs. That's one of the worst feelings in basketball there.
Right. King, I expect him to come back here and make this one. And, wow. Wow, it rimmed out. That's brutal right there. That's brutal. Two in a row. Hit every part of the rim. I feel bad. I feel like I jinxed it. And he walked.
Huge travel there.
Elijah Smothers walked. He drug his pivot foot. And now I'm getting self-conscious. Maybe I was talking too loud on the free throw for Lloyd. As Chavez here receives the inbound. And he's going to set this offense up. As some cutters going around, some action. He can get to Swade. Swade got to a hot start in this one. And for three, no good. He's trying to generate some contact right there. But the refs do not reward the attempt. And that was a little bit too strong. And Swade, here he's back with the ball with the rebound with a chance. And the ball is deflected. Oh, a lot going on right now. And now Monterey has the ball back. And I expect to settle down right here. A lot just happened, Jackson.
It was a very sloppy possession there from Sipe as he lost control of the ball, as Monterey has called another timeout here.
Mm-hmm.
It's 27-19. Bulldogs still scoreless here in the second quarter.
Yeah,
2:43 left.
I'm going to cut the commercial here real quick. on Wylie Bulldog Productions. And we are back, folks, here with 2:43 left in the second quarter. Monterey has jumped out to an 8-point lead here in this game, 27-19 in favor of the Plainsmen, as they will inbound the ball here. Oh, and a lot of people wanted backcourt violation. Not going to happen. Smothers drives. That's a charge.
And Coach Carroll was up off the bench screaming at the ref as he normally does.
Yep, and he was not a lot of people were happy, but Smothers did. That is a personal foul on Smothers, who's a very big part of this Monterey crew, as he shoved off with his left arm right there, and King Lloyd drew the charge, which that's a big personal foul, getting him another foul, as Swade just throws it away. He was looking for Williams under the bucket, and there was too much sauce on it, and it was too high. And Monterey will take over here as Easton Tooley back into this game in replacement of John Chavez.
You know, Swade's in quite the funk right now as he's turned the ball over twice in a row now.
And that's a foul on King Lloyd. A push on the back. He was going up court full speed right there. And they're saying he shoved him in the back. And that is Sam Arrington as the victim of the foul. And King... Is that King Lloyd's third foul?
I believe so, Luke.
That's not very good.
As Chavez gets back up after just being taken back out, and there is a fourth foul called on King.
Yeah, off-ball foul. Wow. That is massive. That is a massive sequence right there as King Lloyd picks up another foul. I don't know what's going on right now, honestly. There's a lot going on.
That is just...
And okay, so I believe Monterey's in the bonus now. So they'll be shooting a free throw, maybe two, if he makes it, as King Lloyd goes to the bench, which is obviously the storyline. As Smothers' free throw is good. Smothers, obviously, he and Arrington are the leaders of this Monterey attack. And Jackson, any thoughts on King Lloyd going to the bench?
You just don't like to see that last foul call. You could argue it, but
and that is long for two. Just a nightmare sequence for Wylie. I mean, straight up nightmare stuff. As Swade's gonna drive, try to get something. He is rejected.
They call the foul.
Yes, the back end ref came in. You don't see a ref come in from like the backside and call the foul, but he did. And Swade will go to the line for two free throws.
Wylie with a chance to get their first points of the quarter here.
And Swade finally gets something for Wylie in this quarter as he knocks down that free throw. A long scoring drought for the Bulldogs with 2:05 left in the second quarter. They just scored for the first time this quarter. As Swade, his second free throw is good. Knocks them both down. And maybe they'll get the fire started in Wylie here. Try to get a run before the half.
Any kind of spark will be good here for the Bulldogs as they have been struggling this quarter.
And that's good. Look at Jack Williams guarding Sam Arrington. That was textbook defense. Arrington for three, no good. And there's Ruffin with a rebound. Chavez going to bring up the court. Feels like Wylie, maybe the game is sort of tipping back in their momentum. And I stand corrected. And that ball is stolen and put up for two by Sam Arrington. He deflates Wylie again as Easton Tooley, the sophomore, is looking for something as Williams set the screen right there. Swade for three. It's good. Swade side from downtown. That's a huge shot.
Much needed shot for sure. As he blocks it again.
Wow, look at that block. Look at that. And he gets fouled.
There's a big change in momentum there for the Bulldogs. You love to see it.
And to no surprise, it was led by none other than the captain and the star of this team, Swade Sipe.
And it looks like number 33, Lucky Wilson, is set to check in for the first time this game.
As Swade will go to the line right here. Jackson, do you know if this is a 1-1 or not?
This is 2 free throws guaranteed. It is
Okay.
only a 1 of 1 in college basketball.
Good call, Jackson. I guess maybe I'm watching too much Big Ten basketball.
It happens.
As Swade, his free throw's up and good.
Swade has been very good tonight for the Bulldogs.
And there we go.
despite
Swade with a
sloppy gameplay.
personal run right there. He scored 7 straight for Wylie.
You love to see that from the Dogs.
And he's going to check out for the last 68 seconds this quarter. He's going to check out of the game.
As Lucky Wilson has checked into the game.
That's an interesting strategy. Takes Swade out when he's on fire and pretty much put the team on his back.
Tip by Ruffin.
Yep, Ruffin tipped it. That's Lucky Wilson just checking the game. Grabs it, gets to Chavez with just about 50 seconds left in the quarter. John Chavez, the junior, is settling down the offense. That's what Coach Ruffin has told them to do.
As the Wylie fans aren't exactly too happy about that call.
Well, yeah, because Wylie went on a run right there, but it seems they're living to get the final shot. Let's see if it pays off. Let's see if it pays. It's a gamble. It's a gamble, no doubt. Chavez picks up his dribble to Tooley, and this offense has really not made any attempt to score this possession as Tooley gets fouled. Tooley gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws with 18 seconds left in this second quarter.
And that is the right call there from the referee, as the Bulldog fans weren't exactly too thrilled about them trying to waste time in the middle of the quarter.
And Tooley's free throw is short, hit the front of the rim, as Jack Strickland is coming in for Blaze Ruffin here for what you would think the final series of this second quarter. A lot of turmoil right now in the stands. Tooley's free throw is good. At least he hit one. 32-27. And Monterey is going immediately, and they turn it over.
Great defense there from John Chavez.
John Chavez steps in and knocks the ball away from Long right there. And I mean, obviously Long hit it last. And look at this, King, Lloyd, and Swade and Blaze are checking in.
All the starters coming back into the game.
I'll explain what Coach Ruffin was doing. He knows that they're in deep foul trouble. He knows King Lloyd has 4 fouls. So that's why you saw that conservative approach here at the end of the quarter. And there's Lucky Wilson with the ball, looking for Blaze. Blaze for 2. It's good. It's good. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Monterey driving up court. There's Long. And there's Williams for 3. Oh, a little bit too strong right there.
Very close there, but an amazing run to finish the first half of Bulldog basketball there.
And that looked like Wylie was dead in the water up till Swade Sipe scored 7 straight, and the rest of the team came in and contributed. Monterey 32, Wylie 29, and we will cut to commercial break.
We want to say thank you. You trusted us to be a part of your life's greatest joys, to walk with you through your deepest sorrows. We are committed to serving you and your loved ones, our patients, and our community. With every service and every building are to bring better care to our home in Texas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for trusting Hendrick Health with your care for 100 years.
Frankly speaking, I was pretty nervous about buying my first ride. It felt like trying to fold a fitted sheet. Confusing and slightly terrifying. But with ATFCU's first-time auto buyer program, it's as easy as just throwing the sheet away. With great rates and free gap protection, ATFCU has me riding in style.
Get on track with the first-time auto buyer program at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Visit AbileneTeachersFCU.org for more information. All loans subject to credit union approval. Limitations apply. Equal opportunity lender.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
The best tailgates start with the best beef. And the best beef starts with United Supermarkets. United Supermarkets, where we do beef the best.
Welcome back, folks. We are currently watching Monterey up by 3 against Wylie here, 32 to 29 at halftime. And we are going to show, once again, we did at the beginning, a King Lloyd spotlight made by our Wylie AV department. And King Lloyd, obviously, he's in foul trouble, but we did put together this montage, and we hope you enjoy it.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
What's up, what's up?
All right. So what's your name, and what do you do here at Wylie High School?
My name is King Lloyd, and I play basketball.
Okay, and so what position or positions do you play?
I play point guard.
How will your shooting ability help our team as well as affect the other team's defense?
I think my shooting is the only thing that's really around me that helps me a lot, and it really helped my team out, and it really affect the other team by pitting a diversion between us, because most teams can't shoot like that, so that helped us out a lot.
How do you feel that your role has been, since you're able to shoot and so are a lot of other people on our varsity team, how do you think that you blend into that role?
I think I blend into that role perfectly, because, you know, I don't have the size to be like a center, but perfect size to just be a point guard, you know.
So how is your role going to change, like, compared to last year coming off the bench?
My role is going to change a lot now that I'm starting, and I have to start off with the energy.
How has your dad contributed to your growth and success?
My dad contributed a lot to it. He's been practicing for 11 years with me, so everything I've done in basketball is really all him.
And could you explain to us what your dad does and what all he has done to help you?
Mostly helped me find ways to score and play defense, and find new ways to help a team out, no matter who they are.
What made you fall in love with the game of basketball?
What made me fall in love with the game of basketball is other people played it, like Stephen Curry or LeBron James, and I think it helped encourage other people, because I want to be an influence to other people too. So that's what made me fall in love with basketball a lot.
Okay.
And would you say you tried to model your game around Steph or the other players?
Yes, I do. A lot around Steph, and mostly Jalen Brunson.
What do you have to say to the kids who really want to grow up and play like someone that plays as your size, as like a true shooting point guard?
All I gotta say about that is find new ways to score, because even when you're my size or the size lower, scoring down in the paint is not going to be your thing. Scoring outside in the arcs, that's going to be where you mostly score.
What would you say your favorite memory is as a player?
My favorite memory was, I would say, last year, because I liked that year a lot, mostly because of the players we had, even though it wasn't our best year, it was still fun.
How do you handle pressure on the basketball court?
Mostly what I do is calm down, take a deep breath, and mostly what I think about is they can't guard me mostly because they all they have to do is pressure up because all they know is pressure, pressure, pressure. But all you know is you can beat them around.
Where do you see yourself in the next few years in sports or in any other things?
Where I see myself in the next few years is college basketball. I really want to play. So I just have to figure out how to get there first.
What are your personal goals for the season?
My personal goal for this season is for my dad made me one. I have to drop around 20 points so I can get $1,000 by the end of the year. So that's the goal I want.
So who's your favorite athlete to watch and why?
My favorite athlete to watch right now currently is Shea because he's a very skilled, very nice guy. So I really like him a lot.
Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Taylor Morera. I am your camera operator for tonight. I'd like to tell you about Taylor Electric Cooperative. Taylor Electric Cooperative is still owned by the members it serves. Still neighbors working for neighbors. Services for living, connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative.
Wow, thank you for that. A bit of a pun right there, Taylor Electric Cooperative. And I would like to also do my own shout out for Borland, Sobin, and Partners Dentistry. Cosmetic and family dentistry providing the best health care possible, from routine checkups and cleanings to dental implants and orthodontics. Find them online at bspdentistry.com. And I would also like to shout out another friend of the program, First Financial Bank. First Financial Bank, our success comes from the lifelong relationships we've built with people just like you, the viewer. Recognized as one of the nation's top performing banks, First Financial Bank. Cade Paramore, I'll let you do the honors of reading the Shed Market right here.
The Shed Market, your local family-owned and operated one-stop shop for award-winning barbecue and the highest quality butcher shop in Abilene, Texas. Visit them at 7925 Buffalo Gap Road. The Shed Market. Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint, specializing in orthopedics, sports medicine, and pain management to help you succeed through your seasons. It's Hendrick Clinic Bone and Joint.
Thank you very much, Cade. And I guess that's how we are breaking the news that Cade Paramore has joined the broadcast for the second half. Welcome, Cade.
It's a wonderful afternoon. I'm happy to be here for some boys playoff basketball here in Snyder, Texas.
Great. Yeah, we were driving the game and we saw you on the street and we picked you up off the side of the street and said, let's give this guy a chance.
They did. They picked me up.
Monterey is up 32-29 here, and they are on offense. That is Cannon Long. And that is from the corner for three. That is good. That is Larry Galloway.
Yeah, so far in this game, we've seen Monterey has been a real catch-and-shoot team. They've made a lot of threes, especially early on in the first quarter.
And you know the saying, live by the three, die by the three. And John Chavez lives by the three as he knocks it down from way downtown as both these teams hit threes on the opening possessions.
Yes.
And look at Jack Williams picking up the guy. Defense, full court. That's a charge. Jack Williams draws the charge. Very good defense. Cade, what'd you see?
Well, I think Jackson Williams definitely got that charge. Way to plant his feet and draw that charge.
He did indeed get the charge as John Chavez, directioning his team right here as King Lloyd will receive the inbound and take the ball up the court. King against Galloway.
King really popped off in this first half.
John Chavez. Oh, we both said it. Maybe it jinxed him. Maybe got in his head as that is Smothers, Elijah Smothers, with the rebound. Woo! Another charge. That is another charge. That one is called on Larry Galloway, and I believe it was Blaze Ruffin who took the bullet for his team. Stood in the midst of the fire and died for his team, as that will be inbounded by Jack Williams, King Lloyd. How about that? 2 charges.
Yeah, way to pop off as King Lloyd takes it down.
Lloyd giving directions right now He's going to give it to Swade, or he tries to give it to Swade. Now he gives it to Swade. Swade drives, no good. And there's Cannon Long right there, a little behind the back. He loses the ball, and Blaze Ruffin shoulders the face. And Blaze will get called for a foul. That's just a bang-bang play. There's nothing nefarious there.
Yeah, that was number 4, Cannon Long, the senior, to take that one. So number 4, Cannon Long to inbound it.
Cannon Long goes into Smothers. Smothers working on King, and foul on the floor on King Lloyd. It's on King Lloyd, not to the approval of the Wylie crowd. King Lloyd called for a foul. And there's Sam Arrington with the drive and the shot, which was no good, but he does get the rebound to Galloway. Galloway for 2. It's good. Monterey strikes back again. Cade, what do you see?
Well, that was an excellent feed right there to Larry Galloway. Getting the easy bucket.
There's King Lloyd in serious foul trouble. Swade way downtown, off the iron, and it will go out of bounds, and Monterey will take over. A bit of a quick shot right there from Swade. A very quick possession. Timeout. Let's see here. Coach Ruffin told the ref something, and now the ref blew the whistle. And he's telling the other ref something. I am not sure what happened. Okay, okay, I get it now. So originally, the ref said the foul that just occurred a couple minutes ago was on King Lloyd. It was actually on number 44, Blaze Ruffin. Obviously, that's significant because King Lloyd, I believe, has 4 fouls, and 5 is the maximum, and he will have been ejected from the game.
Yeah, it's a little early on to get some serious foul trouble like that. They're going to really have to save King.
Larry Galloway with a drive, doesn't hit the rim, then Smothers comes and cleans it up as Monterey scores again. John Chavez will take the ball up the court.
Let's see how Wylie can respond. Down 7.
Chavez with the drive. It's no good, and Chavez took a big shot. Oh, no, John Chavez is down right in the rib cage.
Yeah, it seems like Wylie has really been hit hard this game. We saw a freshman go down earlier with a head injury, and now we're seeing John Chavez grabbing that side a little bit.
Yeah, and Chavez is staying in the game for now. But, yeah, it's his elbow, pointed out by the wonderful Trent Forrester, as Swade will take the ball up the court. He had a really good strong end to the second quarter, and they're calling a foul. They're calling a shove right there on number 2, Sam Arrington.
I really got to give it to Easton Tooley, our Wylie sophomore, coming back in the game with a few Band-Aids on his head.
He's a winner. He's willing to die on the court for his team. Swade turns it over. That's Sam Arrington right there. He'll get it to Cannon Long. Long to Galloway. Galloway to Long. Very good defense from Wylie right here. Not letting Monterey get any action going. As that 3 is no good. And let's see here. Wylie ball. Blaze Ruffin gets the rebound. And with the ball went off of Monterey, went out of bounds. But I believe it does. Do you know if Blaze gets credit for that rebound or not? Because he was the last Wylie person to touch it before Wylie got the possession. I don't know. But John Chavez, who we've seen take the ball up the court now, I think just about almost every possession of the second half. And he hit that 3, obviously, from way deep. As there's Swade for 3. Rims out. Blaze almost gets a rebound, but he doesn't. He knocked out of bounds.
And just can't hold on to it, as we'll see Jack Strickland check in for Blaze.
Cade, what have you seen so far in this quarter?
Well, I think Wylie hasn't, executed as well as they have. They've gotten into some foul trouble quickly, and I think that's what's hurting them. I think once they get their rhythm back, they'll start to execute more.
Well said. As there is Arrington from 3, no good. He went to the floor right there. And there's Smothers again, no good. Swade with the rebound. The ball looked like it was going in, but it didn't. And Swade looks like he wanted to take a 3. He didn't.
Looks like Blaze is getting patched up down there on the bench too.
That's crazy. Tooley from 3
Ball won't go.
Oh, man, that's tough. That was halfway down the rim. It's no good. Tooley's three was no good, as there's Larry Galloway driving on Swade. And, wow, what a find right there to Arrington. They're calling a foul, I believe. Yes, calling a foul on Jack Williams.
One thing you got to notice is that Wylie hasn't played their senior Gavin Fernandez yet. He's this is his first game back after receiving that ankle injury. So we're excited. We'll see how Ruffin will incorporate him into these next few minutes.
Yep, that's a good call from you that Fernandez has not played this quarter yet. Which obviously he's a critical part of this Wylie team. Here, right at the halfway point in the quarter. 4 minutes on the dot. As Arrington will go up for a pair of free throws. That one is no good. This rim is not very generous for the shooter, as we've seen Wylie miss a couple. In the first half, they're about halfway down and just somehow didn't go in, as Arrington's second free throw is in the works. And it is good. All net.
You got to give some credit to Jack Williams, the freshman, taking place of Jaden Carlskin after he went down with that horrible injury at the Abilene High game.
Swade for three. Swade just takes it right up the court and nails it from the wing. That's Swade's game right there. He is such a good shooter from the wing.
He is an excellent three-point shooter.
As Tooley here guarding Long. And wow, what a great find right there. I believe that was Sam Arrington to Chris Owens right there.
Excellent feed.
The senior duo. As Williams taking the ball up the court. That's a bit of a change. Williams, what a move, up and under, and no good. That was sort of a nice pump fake and 360, but it just barely misses. As Smothers for three, no good. Swade with a rebound. Swade's brought down a lot of rebounds this game.
Swade has played well on the rebound side.
And a foul is called on. No. Timeout. Yep. Timeout there by Coach Ruffin, right as Swade was driving. And should we go to a commercial? We will go to a commercial. This is Wylie Bulldog Productions here on Wylie Bulldog Productions YouTube.
At Taylor Electric Cooperative, we are more than just the services we provide. For generations, we have been the link that has connected members to our local community. From those who remember when the lights were first turned on to those who rely daily on our high-speed fiber internet, we are here to make certain that those connections never dim. Because we understand that the most important connection we will ever make is the one we make together. At Taylor Electric, we have provided generations with services for living and connections for life.
At Borland Soben & Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Welcome back, folks. We are currently at the 3-minute and 4-second point in the third quarter of this game. Monterey is up 42 to Wylie's 35. 42-35 Monterey. As Wylie here on offense. Swade Sipe, who just nailed the three, gets the ball. Now Jack Williams is driving. Oh, nice move right there for two. It's good. That was pure. That was pure right there from start to finish from Jack Williams.
Excellent ball handling right there.
And Monterey turns it over. Monterey turns it over. A bit of an errant pass. A bit of miscommunication. And Wylie now, there's just like we saw at the end of the second quarter, they're generating a mini run here, seeing what they can work with some really tough injuries right now.
Yeah, before we cut to commercial break, Blaze went and sat down and was getting some ice on his head and getting patched up a little bit.
Good call. Jack Williams here turned into Michael Jordan here, 2 mid-range in a row. Extremely tough shots, knocking both down. And Smothers for two. It's good. That's his game right there. He can take it coast to coast and shoot from anywhere. Elijah Smothers, a great player. As Jack Williams, a bit of a heat check. Let's see if he can do it again. Kicks. John Chavez, corner, three.
Won't go, rattles out.
Rebound by Blaze Ruffin there, keeps the Wylie possession alive. Chavez had a chance to take another one. What nice move. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. John Chavez, what a move.
Great.
He faked everybody out.
Great foot right there by John Chavez as Wylie's starting to catch up a little bit. Current score of 44-41.
Yeah, Chavez faked me out so much I started stuttering. As Tooley's called for an off-ball foul. That's Easton Tooley called for the off-ball foul. And Larry Galloway is checking back into the game here for Chris Owens. And I believe Lucky... Is that
Lucky Wilson?
Yes, it is. Lucky Williams in for Jack Williams.
Great role player.
Let's see what happens here with Jack Williams off the floor. It seems like he's really come to life here. Galloway. There's Galloway from 3. No good, front rim. And they do grab the rebound right there. That's Chris Coons.
Long pass.
Errant pass, Blaze Ruffin.
There goes Blaze.
For 2, it's good. Blaze Ruffin with the finish right there on the steal. And now here we are. 1-point game. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Wylie is alive right now. And Monterey calls a timeout. Wylie firing from all directions right now. Different players, different times, no matter what. As we said, despite the injuries they faced. And we're going to keep it here with 73 seconds left in the quarter. Actually, we'll do more ad reads because we love our sponsors. We love these people dearly. Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. Let me tell you about Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. Lawrence Hall provides a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Recognized as Abilene's best new car dealer by Abilene Reporter News for over 20 years. Lawrence Hall Chevrolet. And Cade, I'll let you do the honors. We do Abilene Glass and Mirror, great friends of ours.
Holy cow. Abilene Glass and Mirror since the big 1946. Abilene Glass and Mirror has been Abilene's preferred glass and mirror shop, and you're sure to find what you're looking for. Visit them online at AbileneGlass.com.
You better do that. You better check out AbileneGlassandMirror.com. And here we are. What a game this has been. What a game it has been. Monterey's up by 1 point here, coming out of the timeout. And Wylie has more life than it's had in a while.
And we'll see Blaze Ruffin check back in after getting banged up a little bit. Let's see how he'll respond.
The team of warriors. And John Chavez called for the steal. Oh, it looks like he had it. Oh, John Chavez called for the steal right there. Man, that would have been like, not a dagger, but it would have been like a balloon, like a needle to a balloon for Monterey as Wylie just had this crazy run here. But regardless of that, it is Cannon Long going to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
I see Ruffin telling Chavez that was a costly mistake.
As that free throw is up and good for Long, as Monterey finds her in the strike back here against this Wylie brigade of assassins. As that free throw is up and no good, there's Jack Williams with the rebound. And this is a really good group on the court for Wylie right now. Jack Williams had a crazy night as he's driving again for 2. Woo! No good. Blaze to Chavez.
Big
for
3 here.
Barely off, a little bit to the right as Monterey grabs the ball and takes possession. And there's Smothers for 2. Again, it's good. As we said, that's Smothers' game right there. He can pull from anywhere, but especially in the mid-range transition. As now Monterey with some life. As Wylie is taking their time. They're taking their time here. Down by 4. 30 seconds left, third quarter. That's Jack Williams.
Crowd is hyped. Williams slowing it down, taking his time.
It's like Jeremy Lin back in the day when he hit that buzzer beater during Lin's Sanity.
What a guy.
Williams, he's taking the air of the ball. Here we go. 13 seconds. 11 seconds. He's going to start moving. Probably 8 seconds he'll start moving. And there it is. 8 seconds he's moving. He's driving. He finishes. It's good for 2. Jack Williams strikes again as this full court attempt is short. And Wylie makes it a 2-score game here going to the fourth quarter. Wow, this has been an incredible game. Jack Williams right there has been a huge spark in the electricity of this game. And should we cut the ad reads or cut the ads? We will. We're gonna cut a commercial here on Wylie Bulldog Productions.
For over 30 years, Lawrence Hall in Abilene has been voted Abilene's best new car dealer by our customers. That's because we offer the best products from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, and the best customer service too. And that is still true today. Great products and great customer service. So the next time you need a new car, truck, or SUV, come see us or visit us online 24/7 at LawrenceHallAbileneOnline.com. Why go anywhere else?
Afternoon, Wylie sports fans. We are back. One more quarter of play. Current score of 47-45. Wylie mounting a big comeback here in Snyder. I'm joined here by my wonderful guy, Luke Varnell.
Wonderful guy. Cade Paramore's wonderful guy. That's going on my resume when I'm older and all my bios on social media. Swade Sipe.
You're a wonderful guy,
Cade
Luke
is
Varnell.
the Jack Williams who turned into Klay Thompson there in the second and third quarter as John Chavez. Let's see, John Chavez hit a big three. I think he hit a couple big threes, actually, in this game. And now he has the ball again. Chavez driving to Tooley. Tooley driving, and the ball is deflected and goes out of bounds, but it will remain with Wylie as Swade Sipe will inbound. And what we've seen in past games is this particular set right here, they like to get Swade right back the ball here on the inbound, and that's what they do. Swade for three for the lead.
Oh!
Swade Sipe gives Wylie the lead for the first time since the first possession of the second quarter. Wylie is leading.
Catch and shoot, Swade Sipe. That's his signature shot, the three-pointer. Let's see how Monterey will respond.
And it came from the inbound set that Coach Ruffin masterfully draws up every time as Arrington drives for two and puts it up. That was like sort of like the hopscotch Euro step thing we saw earlier with Lloyd that they called. As Williams here, who just took over the third quarter, is pulling for three.
Whoa.
Short. He passed it to Blaze Ruffin. Blaze gets fouled. Keyword Jack Williams. He passed it to Blaze Ruffin right there, and Blaze Ruffin got fouled.
They made that three. This place is going to explode.
And King Lloyd back into the game. That's big right there. King Lloyd back into the game for Easton Tooley. And let's see if they get the ball back to Swade in the inbound. We know they love doing this.
It's important to remember that King Lloyd's currently in foul trouble. He's got at least four.
Yep, that's obviously the big story. As
He's
Lloyd,
got to be careful.
The king in question has the ball here. Everybody on their feet, at least on our side. And Jack Williams, here he is, the man of the hour with the ball. So behind the back, we're to Swade. Swade right down the baseline.
Whoa.
Puts up a little short, a little not enough juice on it as Owens gathers the ball.
Wide open three. Won't
no
go.
good. No good. Arrington's three is no good. Feel like he's going to make that. And Williams for two.
Oh!
Williams will go to the free throw line for two fouls. Chris Owens committed the foul, and it will be two free throws for Jack Williams.
Williams has got to be careful playing that rough. He doesn't want to open up that head injury again, or we could see another loathsome stoppage of play.
I don't know. Maybe he might want to do that just to send a message to Monterey that we're not messing around. We walk around with blood on our faces. His free throw is a little bit too strong. The first free throw is up and no good. And now he has a chance to tie the game with 5:59 left in this ball game.
Big free throws right here.
Taking his time. And he knocks it down. 49-49 here in the fourth quarter. As Larry Galloway gets it to Arrington, to Long, correct me. And there's Kuntz. Kuntz gets Blaze on a pump fake, and Kuntz puts up for 2 right there. That all started. Kuntz, hit that pump fake, and Blaze jumped and left his feet, and Kuntz drove right past him and put it up for 2. And King Lloyd now is giving a signal to his team, tapping the top of his head. And let's see here.
Lloyd loses it.
Stay with Wylie. It'll stay with Wylie. That was sort of a close play right there. It got deflected and he's going up for a shot. And we have a substitution. That is J.J. Vaughn, a freshman, checking into the game.
That's a big freshman.
For Elijah Smothers. Elijah Smothers has been the leading scorer in this game, and he immediately comes in, makes an impact, deflects the ball.
6'6". That's a tall guy. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. John Chavez with inbound down here. Gets it to Blaze. Blaze working on the freshman. Blaze for 2. It's good. The left-handed finish right there for Blaze Ruffin ties the game once again, 51-51. And there's Kuntz, Chris Kuntz. And there's a missed 3-pointer, rebounded by Kuntz. Says him a lot. And there's Arrington to Kuntz. Vaughn is coming and setting the screen. Kuntz almost steps out of bounds, but he stays in. And there's J.J. Vaughn for 3. Too strong. The left-hand freshman, his 3 is up and no good. And Jack Williams grabs the board. Wylie with a chance to take the lead.
Chavez with the ball. Hands it back to Williams. Let's see how they'll execute. Looking around.
There's Blaze setting the screen for Williams. And doesn't do much, but maybe they're looking for a certain matchup as Williams drives for 2. Too strong off the front iron. And Blaze keeps it in bounds.
And they'll call Wylie ball.
Yeah, Blaze, he threw it off of a Monterey player as they were both heading out of bounds. He keeps it. And now Swade, let's see if Swade's inbounding it or not. There's a bit of miscommunication for Wylie, and it's John Chavez with the inbound. Going out with a more spaced out inbound play. Ruffin the King. King resetting things. Williams calling for the ball.
Heavy.
And Ruffin setting a screen for King.
Heavy defense right now from Monterey.
Mm-hmm. This game's really ramped up in intensity. There's Swade.
Oh,
Swade
Lord.
for 3. It's good! Swade's 3 is up and good. It gives Wylie a 3-point lead with under 4 minutes left.
What a shot from Swade Sipe, the talented 6'3" senior.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Kuntz
God.
for 3. No good. And let's see what the foul is.
Oh, I hope it's not on Lloyd.
And I think it might be.
Oh.
Fouls on King Lloyd, and I believe King Lloyd is done for the game with his 5th foul, which is, you really can't overstate how important and significant that is, as Easton Tooley will check in the game and replace him. And King with a round of applause.
Excellent effort, though, from King. Got to give him all the credit in the world.
He's had a great year, and you really hope this is not the last time we see King Lloyd play again for Wylie. As Smothers, that ball's stolen. No, it's not stolen. It almost was. For 3, no good.
They cannot let Monterey be open on the 3-point line. That would just be brutal.
And it feels like Swade is starting to take this game over.
Starting to double team.
Here he is for 3.
Oh,
Swade
my
for 3.
goodness.
Oh. Hit the backboard right there. It's Williams backing down.
And 1.
Nope. Call for a walk. Called for a travel.
Brutal.
And the ref is telling the Wylie bench to sit down. Sit down.
I don't blame him, though. I'd argue against that.
Yeah, and if that shot counted, that would have been very, very important. Going up by 2 possessions. And Monterey will take a timeout. 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Wylie 54, Monterey 51. And we're going to cut to commercial. We're not going to cut to commercial. Our captain, Logan Kennedy, says this game is too important, and also said we've done a lot of commercials. So Cade, what did you see at the first 4.5 minutes of this quarter, and what do you expect to see in the final 3:22?
Wylie's really got the catch and shoot going. Swade Sipe hitting those big threes, really getting the rhythm back. Wylie's really going to have to execute in the paint. They're really going to have to utilize Blaze Ruffin, big guy, some muscle to get that ball in the hoop, get a few and ones, get a few easy layups in. That's what Wylie's going to have to do to pull off this win.
And if you're Monterey, in the final minutes of this game, you're expecting Sam Arrington, Elijah Smothers, and Cannon Long be the ones taking the shots, as those guys have all been fantastic tonight with contributions from Larry Galloway and Carlos Kuntz, who have been a pleasant spark for Monterey.
Here we go.
That's right, here we go. This place right now is very intense. Both sides are really, really into it. Everybody knows the stakes.
If you remember last year, Wylie played in this building, first round of the playoffs, played against Lubbock Cooper, mounted a great comeback and still lost. Let's see if Wylie can, revive from last year.
There's Larry Galloway for two. It's good. Galloway cuts the lead to 1 as Swade will be taking the ball up the court. I just said it, but feels like Swade he's going to take this game over, as Williams almost fumbles the ball right there, almost a disaster. But Williams retains it. Oh man.
Getting locked up.
He's drunk. And Swade knocked away, back block, and now he loses it.
Oh, he's out. Wylie ball.
Wow, they might have to rub some sweat off the ball, because we just witnessed 3 different instances. That's 10 seconds of guys fumbling it. And I think Coach Ruffin's going to tell his team to
slow down.
Yeah. Slow down, take it easy, get the best possible shot, as Easton Tooley will take it up the court. And Blaze Ruffin comes in for the screen.
Crowd on their feet. Drives in.
Drives Easton for 2. A little bit too strong right there. And Blaze with the steal. Gets to Williams, and Wylie calls a timeout.
Smart move right there by Ruffin.
Great effort by Blaze Ruffin going on the floor to recover that. And obviously his father comes in, calls a timeout. And Easton Tooley is redeemed. He missed that layup right there, but actually may have been good for Wylie, because they can have the ball a little bit longer. And I think there's some sweat on the floor right now over there.
Whoa.
Nice. And Cade, you just gave me your breakdown. What do you expect to see now in the final 2:22?
Wylie's going to have to hold on to the ball. They made a few silly mistakes a few seconds ago. They're going to have to hold on to the ball and execute. And like you said, they're going to have to slow it down. As for Monterey, they've had a few open shots. That's where Wylie's been lacking, is in some defense over by the three-point line. Monterey's just got to execute with the threes, and maybe they'll pull more amount of comeback.
And I'm expecting Monterey to be very aggressive on defense.
Really, we've seen them double team.
Yeah, I'm not expecting anything to change for them. And this possession right here, this is going to set the tone if Monterey is playing from behind in the final 2 minutes, or if this is just going to be a 50-50 fist fight until the very end. Williams with the inbound to Blaze. Blaze to Williams. Williams driving for 2. No good. With a foul called. Let's see here. What's the ruling? Foul called on number 5 on Monterey, Larry Galloway. And Williams is going to the free throw line for 2 very, very important free throws with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this playoff game.
Williams to the shoot. First one rims out.
Just a little bit off right there. Williams free throws, no good. As we see Blaze, Ruffin, Jack Williams, Easton Tooley, John Chavez, and Swade Sipe on the floor for the Bulldogs. Jack Williams' second free throws up and no good. Rimmed out. Blaze Ruffin again with the rebound. Putting the team on his back. He throws it away. John Chavez retains it. Swade driving for 2. It's good. It's good. Rimmed in. And that, once again, Blaze Ruffin right there with a massive, massive offensive rebound. And let's see, Coots for 3. No good, too strong. But Monterey does retain the ball. Calling a jump ball. They're calling a jump ball. And some people wanted a travel, but it will retain. The ball will stay with Monterey. as they retain possession. 1:51 left in this 3-point Bulldog lead.
How will Monterey execute? Whoa. Oh.
Almost knocked away.
Oh, my
At
gosh.
3.
Oh.
Tie game. Tie game. Canada Long ties the game with 1:36 left. He knocked it down from the corner. Looks like somebody maybe missed an assignment on defense, as this game is just about everything you would want in a playoff game.
He's calling something. I don't know what it is.
We're trying to figure out what this referee is discussing with the scorers table. Whew, I'll let everyone catch their breath real quick. We're not cutting commercial. We're just catching our breath.
Holy cow.
I wonder if our viewers are also catching their breath right now, because I just told them to, because this game might get really gritty here in the final seconds. 96 seconds right now to be exact. Here we go. Okay, you don't have to calm down anymore. You can be rampant. You can be aggressive. Here we go. Wylie inbounding the ball in a tied playoff game with 1:36 left. Cade, what are you expecting here?
I'm expecting Wylie to either make some make some smart shots or make some silly shots and miss it. I think Wylie's going to have to definitely slow it down, but they're really going to hammer on this defense.
John Chavez taking the ball up the court.
Calling the play.
Yeah, looks like they're taking their time. And I wonder if we're going to see Gavin Fernandez one more time in this game.
That's an excellent point. We
Matt.
haven't seen Gavin almost at all.
Wouldn't that be something if he hit the game winner?
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be
What a
something?
comeback.
Obviously, we have to get there with this point. There's 70 seconds left here.
Oh.
John Chavez for 3. Oh. No good. Rebounded by Jack Williams. Back to Chavez. To Swade. Oh. Swade with a pump fake. He's going to drive for 2.
Oh, it's in! It's in!
It's
an
good.
and one!
And one. Swade Sipe.
Oh.
The senior leader on this team steps up for
Swade
2
Sipe.
with a chance to make it 3. 57 seconds left.
Everyone
And
hold their breath. Say their prayers.
everyone silent. It was up and good. And Wylie is fired up. Swade's fired up. He's in the zone right now. And just based off, appearance right now, I would say Wylie is much more alive, as they have clawed back in this game after that disastrous second quarter. Guys getting foul trouble, guys getting injured, guys not playing well. It looked like Wylie was in the water and the season was over up until Swade Sipe had that personal 7-0 run at the very end of the second quarter. And then Jack Williams came in the third quarter. He had all those crazy shots. Oh, man, I feel like I apologize. I'm talking loud right now. I'm just into it.
Oh, man. It is dead silent over there on the Monterey side. Let's see what they'll do. Trying to draw up a play. As Ruffin talks to the troops, announcing a comeback. Ruffin icing that head again. Here we go. Monterey to inbound. Less than a minute left on the clock. Wylie leads by 4. Monterey to take it down. Chavez on his man. Trying to get the ball in. Hounding on the defense.
There's Larry Galloway with the ball to Arrington. Kuntz to Smothers. Smothers to Arrington. Arrington for 3, no good. Williams with the rebound. And it's knocked away, but it is retained. He gets it to Swade. Ooh. And Swade gets fouled.
And wrestling match right there for the ball as the Wylie crowd's starting to celebrate a little bit. Wind's starting to set in.
But he does need to hit these free throws, as
yes.
there's 24 seconds left in this game.
I got to remind the ref of shooting free throws.
I have not seen that in a long time.
He's trying to defend himself, LOL. Man, this Freddie sure is going to taste good. Am I right? Am I right?
Wow, that's crazy. But Suede is no, not your statement. I'm just saying what just happened. I don't know what just happened. I think somebody forgot something. Okay. A player, Larry Galloway, fouled out for Monterey. Thank you, Trent Forrester, who just bailed me out and saved me. Suede side, his free throw, no good. No good. The score will remain 59-56, pending this free throw from Suede Sipe. Everybody knows the stakes. Suede too strong.
Whoa.
Yep.
Coming down hard.
Yep. Yeah, there's a foul on the rebound right there. On the floor.
Monterey coach not liking that one.
And we got Coach Conover right there. Look at him with a towel, wiping the sweat off the floor.
What a guy.
And look at this. Look at this, Cade. Elijah Smothers has fouled out of the game for Monterey.
And he played so well.
He's a real superstar.
Valiant effort right there.
And he's out of the game. And that's Blaze Ruffin, who came up with all those clutch rebounds earlier with a chance to potentially put it on ice. As that first free throw is good.
There they
go. It rimmed in. It was dramatic. But obviously, game far from over. 23.9 left. 4 seconds left. Blaze Ruffin, 4 seconds. 4-point lead by Wylie. Blaze free throws up, and it's good. It was dramatic as possible, but it's good. Wylie up by 5 here as the seconds tick away. And they take their final timeout, I believe. 20 seconds. 20 seconds left in one of these teams' seasons. Wylie's up by 5. Monterey has the ball, and Wylie has much more life right now than the very nervous Monterey side.
Excellent redemption from last season.
Cade, what are you expecting to see here in the final 20 seconds?
I'm expecting Monterey to just try to get anything to fall and Wylie just run the clock out.
Man, you just feel the intensity.
I know, right?
Yeah, in this possession, obviously, if Monterey doesn't score, and then they are in full panic mode. Now it is doable, down by 5 with 20 seconds. Obviously, all you need is just a quick bucket, and then a missed free throw from Wylie. I call them missed free throws from Wylie. Oh, man, it is intense in here.
I gotta give credit for the Wylie fans for popping out tonight. This is a lot of people we've seen here for an away game.
Especially Noah Kendricks right next to us right now.
Noah Kendricks, what a guy.
Yeah, we're
driving all the way out here.
We're applauding him. Noah Kendricks, the man.
Love that guy.
And also, what? Sorry. Ouch. Trent Forrester hit me in the head. Here we go.
Here we go. Monterey to inbound.
The ref fixing something. I think it's a whistle.
Trying to get anything to fall. I don't know.
Yep, intentional foul there from Wylie. Smart. That's a smart play as John Chavez fouls Keenan Long. And Monterey does not have the bonus yet, which means they're not shooting free throws on any foul. And now they have to inbound the ball on this side of the court with while losing a second. As there's Kunzing ball up the court to Long. Long to Arrington.
Sub 10 seconds left on the clock.
Arrington driving, no good.
No.
Owens is no good. Blaze comes down with the rebound. And ladies and gentlemen, Wylie is going to win and advance in this playoffs as this thing is all but over. 4.3 seconds left. Wylie with a 5-point lead
What a
while
comeback.
shooting free throws as Blaze Ruffin is going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Wow. What a game. What a game. Suede Sipe obviously just took the charge there. Not literally, not like an actual charge, but he took charge of this team. As Blaze's free throw is up and no good. But it will still take a miracle for Monterey to pull this thing off.
Woo! Swade Sight getting the crowd amped up.
We have a timeout here, and Swade, that's good for Swade. Man, it's really good for Swade to see him doing this tonight. Obviously, he's been such a great Wylie Bulldog in his time, and he just completely took over, man. Like, Wylie doesn't win without Swade Sipe in this playoff game, the senior. And also, for Wylie, they were missing Gavin Fernandez for like 80% of this game. And King Lloyd went down with foul trouble very early on. I don't think he even played in the fourth quarter, if any minutes, like 30 seconds maybe.
Jack Williams taking the charge too.
Yeah, Blaze took that nasty shot to the face, gets patched up, goes out there, makes a bunch of game-clinching plays. It's just great. And we are going to give one more shout out to Taylor Electric Cooperative. They are still owned by the members it serves, and they are still neighbors working for neighbors. Services for living, connections for life. Taylor Electric Cooperative. Blaze's free throws up and good. Makes it a 6-point game with 4 seconds left. And all they need to do is not foul. And it is over. It's over. Wylie wins, and Wylie advances to the next round in this thrilling game versus Monterey. Wylie 64, Monterey 56.
What a win for Wylie after last year's heartbreak here in Snyder. Wylie mounts the comeback against the Lubbock team and will advance to the next round of the UIL playoffs.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun tonight. Before we talk about the game, I want to give a shout out to all of our great people here in the booth working on the game. Trent Forrester, Logan Kennedy, Jackson Slaughter, Cade Paramore, Wright Singleton, and our friend Taylor, who did the Taylor Electric Cooperative ad read. It's really great that everyone went out here for the game.
What a lineup.
And now on to this game. Cade, what are your immediate thoughts?
Thought Wylie mounted a great comeback. I think the way they utilized Swade, I thought the way they utilized Jack Williams as they hand the trophy for Wylie and they celebrate another one for the case.
Yep, just a great moment right there. It's a great moment for these seniors, Noah Montalongo, Gavin Fernandez, and, of course, Swade Sipe. His coaches, too. Jody Harvey, Seth Carroll, Brian Conover, Greg Ruffin. These three guys, leaders.
What a game. Got to give Coach Ruffin the credit, all the credit in the world, leading these troops. Luke, what did you see that you liked?
I like the fact that Wylie won the game. And Swade there with the trophy, man, he earned it. And I want to give credit to Monterey, because Monterey played really good tonight, man. They have some really good basketball players, and they were very classy, and they just seem like a really good program. And look, and they have some good upcoming talent, man. Freshman J.J. Vaughn, he got some good minutes for a guy, he's a freshman.
He did play very well.
As the team takes a photo here on the eye of the Tiger.
Wylie reclaiming the Snyder.
Yep, Snyder is Wylie territory. Tell your friends. Or, yeah, you can tell your friends, actually. Tell your friends, Wylie won the game tonight, 64-56. Or at least that's what the scoreboard says. I'm actually not sure if that's the actual score of this game. Just on the here at the stadium, the scoreboard says that. But regardless, Wylie won. Wylie won the game.
Does this mean I get dropped off on the side of the road again?
Yes, you have to go back. I apologize.
Go back.
That's where we found you, right there on the side. You were eating a Belgian waffle.
I'm a Rolling Stone.
Drinking nothing but vanilla abstract. And the team will go to the locker room victorious. Cade, any closing thoughts?
I thought Wylie's played a great game, but they're really going to have to focus for this next round of playoffs. It only gets harder. But these Lubbock teams are hard to beat, so I got to give them some great credit.
Mm-hmm. And I think we're going to sign off here as we show the victorious Bulldogs. I'm Luke Varnell. This is Cade Paramore. Well, actually, you're Cade Paramore. I'm Luke Varnell. It's not inverse. And this is Wylie Bulldog Productions. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful evening.
Stay easy.
Well said.